Good morning, Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Today we have Nona from Clan HBG and his CS52 LIS. He's on Studzianski Dorf, Himmelzansky, and he is, all tier 8 with an artillery and a bunch of TDs. You know, let's talk about making good decisions early. Let's talk about the match you have versus the match you want, right? There's the match you is want and the match you is be in. Try not to take the match you is be circle and stuff it into the square of the match you is want, because only bad things will happen. You have to pay attention. There's a lot of TDs in this game. There's a couple heavies up top, lots of mediums, lots of TDs, and already some scouts. Normally, the match you is want is a good push down here in the south on Studzianski. This works down here. Okay, that's the best way to win this. Hold the factories, make sure they don't swing around in the north, and push down the south. Clear them out, and then start working your way back north. Or if everything's going well and it's copacetic, push into their back and start killing their campers. You have to pay attention to what your team is doing. So let's just see what Nona does as he's cruising along here. He gave me a little blurb on this, so I had an idea of what was going to happen. And he's doing a pretty nice job. There's something in my eye. All right. It's professionalism right there, baby. That's why when people are on TV, they get all duded up and they take a while and they make sure all their hair is right and everything. Me, I just get stuff out of my eye in the middle of the recording. That's how we do. Pause. What's happening? Take a look at that. Tell me what you would do. Well, you know me. I'd already be in this stupid ravine getting crushed. But Nona had a different plan. He looked at it and he said, this is not the match I is want, it is the match that I is be in. And he is in this match. So he posts up. He's got a bunch of TDs back there. I recommend this on this map if you get the stupidity that you see going on here. A bunch of people piling into the factory so they can play peek-a-boom down one little tiny lane and try to pixel snipe each other's hatches. And the clowns in the north that like to sit on the hill and hopefully get a side shot, or I don't know what they do over there actually, because it never seems to work. Do you ever see guys go to the north, win the flank, and sweep around behind? Not unless you're winning on every front. You know why? Because people in the factory can shoot everything over here. Stop going north. But the good news is somebody has to, and somebody will go sit there in those bushes. I don't know why they think it's good, but they do. Point being here is Nona has nobody to get the lemming train going on. He doesn't have a nice push, so he posts up against this building and hopes for the best. Now, certainly hoping for the best, but at the same time, he knows he's got some TDs back there. So let's just kind of hang out here and see if we can't find. Wait for a second. Maybe they'll push into us. If they don't send anybody, we can cautiously move forward and maybe the TDs will support us. But there's really no reason. And I also would not go up all the way up to the Ford building. So he's carefully moving up. I like this. Don't go post up against these buildings if you don't have a bunch of support here. Even with these guys back here. They're too far back. There's too many buildings. So I like this little move initially. There's some bushes you can kind of use to peek and just see, all right, what is going on here? Are these guys coming? The Lynx is maybe getting some SA, so he piles in. Pretty soon, though, guess what the purple team will know? Think about it for a second. What are they going to know pretty soon? Well, they probably see a bunch of guys over in the factory because it's hard to get over there without peeking and poking and getting spotted. They probably see several guys up in the north. The Lynx is running around. They have a Progetto in the ravine, and they ain't nothing going on. Oh, by the way, only a Lurva has been seen in the north going to the factory, a Scorpion in the back, and a Super Pershing up north. Uh-oh. This makes me start to feel like maybe they sent people down to the south. Maybe, just maybe. There's a Suma. There's an FL-10. Here comes the Suma. Get a little cheeky shot. No. Maybe the turret, I think, would have been the best bet there. TVP goes in. Suma comes in, and the purple team's going, oh yeah, baby. We're going to start pushing over here. And, of course, the Suma eats a big old shot. And regrets his decision immediately. Mod 1's coming as well. Nona gets some lights. Oh, I think you might have had a shot right there. Kind of missed that. There we go. We got it. Nicely done. And the Mod 1 is regretting every decision he has made. He just attacks. I don't know. Whoa, okay, wow. That was zoomed in, but we got her done. Now the Borovsk is coming back and the Panther 2, reacting to the push over there. You will find that a lot with your teammates. People will sit around in the back and go to where the fight is or try to pick up hit points where they can. The Borovsk misses a couple times. The Progetto knows they're all pushing in. They know they got to get rid of Nona, but Nona is doing the JOB here. Borovsk came in to help, so now we've got a nice little counterattack, and these TDs sitting back here are just kind of owning the general area. 2,300 assist. This guy does even know he's there. Bounces, and he just gets obliterated. Why he came around on the middle side or the inside of that, I'll never know. But it was good for Nona because he's up to 2,678, and now things are looking great. Things are looking wonderful. It's 6-2. We crushed what was a unwise push. Now, if you run into this situation from the other side, you go into the ravine and you notice that there's nothing there. There was no fight. You didn't really get lit getting into the ravine. Be very careful about coming up and out of that ravine and pushing into the buildings from either side. It's very dangerous. And if you do it unwisely like the other team did, you're going to get shredded. Especially when you see a stack of TDs on both teams. And this is something we're running into a lot in this game lately. I think a lot of the RD players have switched over to TDs. It was a fairly TD-centric kind of game for a long time anyway. So you're going to see a lot of those. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. 1/3 of each team is a TD. The other thing is a lot of people play their tanks like TDs, whatever class it is. So there is that. There's always a lot of camping going on. Lurva takes a big hit. Is he going to get away? Not before he gets hit again. Nicely done. So we shred the Lurva pretty well. He's alone and afraid in there. 2 of the TDs on the enemy team are actually up in the north. One just died. So that means there's an RHM and a Su-130 somewhere. Nope, there isn't. There's 3 of them up there now, or 2 of them anyway. So there's only a couple, maybe the WZ, and it's hard to see what the letters are on the southernmost dot that you can't see anymore. Lurva's kind of getting pushed, and it's just clean up on Al 2. Look at this. We've got Nona's pushing in. He's got 2,678 assists, 1,858 damage. And he's basically made a great decision. And that one decision is a large part of why this team is winning so well. Nona goes in there and pushes too hard and dies. The eyes for the TDs aren't in the buildings there. Those tanks filter a little farther forward, and then they start potentially to get shots onto the... Get that side turret if he turns it. Oh, that's a bummer. Because once the TDs get seen, they get shredded pretty quickly. Because he was far forward enough, he was able to keep them unlit while they did their business. Yeah, that hatch is a hard shot from there, but he went for it. Good on him. I don't know. I think I might have been pushing around and look for a little more backfield shots. Looks like he wants to make sure the Lurv is dead. This can be tricky right here, pushing into this position, but there are some bushes. Thank goodness there was nobody sitting actually up on the... I think you can shoot right through that now. I guess you can't. Thank goodness there was nobody right up on the sniper hill there. But if we kind of count noses, there's 1, 2, 3. We're missing a tank somewhere. A couple misses in there. Curious as to where the Borovsk went. I would have expected the Borovsk to be in these bushes right here, but maybe he's gone all the way to the back. Based on map control, yes, they're all stuck in the back corner back here. There we go. There's an Artie. Get a shot on him. We actually get spotted going up and over. Coming back. Ooh, I was going to say we came back a little early, but the Borovsk took a shot. We take 2 big hits. But that's going to be some more spotting for us because we survived it, so we get the spotting. I guess you don't really have to survive it to get the spotting. Borovsk making a runner, and we get that last kill. Oh, that's too bad. You got tracked or something. Down he goes. 3,091 assists, 2,442 damage, and one singular decision by one player who saw a flank that was probably not in great shape and did the right thing on that flank, using the match he had, vice the match that he wanted, and he's able to have a great game and be a key factor to this win. So I thought that was a great one right there. This is a hard map. This one really does require some serious attention to where the deployments are going as to what you do. Be very careful about just YOLOing into this ravine without enough support. And what he did, we've done this a couple times. I've seen this. I'm starting to do it, especially in TDs. If I'm not seeing enough guys board, I'll hang out a little bit. At least wait and see if they might want to push. And if it's stalemated, then push up and start to get your support in there. Don't sit back there the whole time. But this map really requires that more than most others. All right, that's all I've got. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys later.